How's it going, everybody? Today we are back and I want to show you really quick 3 really cool plugins that I found to help take my beats to the next level. And I think, if you're into free stuff, why not try it out? So the few effects in these plugins that I'm going to show you today are some lo-fi, some textural sounds, some saturation. If you're into free stuff, again, all the links will be in the description below. I'm not in the home studio today, obviously. I apologize for the audio in advance. I picked up this mic today, so I'm not really sure how it sounded, but I gotta make this video and show you guys some really cool stuff. So I'm gonna jump right into it. So the first one is called Origin by Cymatics, and what this does is take either your drums, your melodies, and basically put a lo-fi spin on it. It sounds like it's going straight through an old tape machine, so it gives it that really old vintage sound. I'm gonna go ahead and apply that to this beat here that I made for an artist, and the first melody here, which is just some reversed keys, I'm gonna just play without it so you can hear the beat before I apply the plugin. So I'm gonna go ahead and apply this Cymatics Origin plugin here onto my reverse keys track, but I just want to play the keys so you hear how it sounds without. If I apply this Origin plugin here and turn that on, it gives that vintage sound. You can hear some vinyl scratches going on. I can control that with this knob right here, so if I wanted that to be quieter, I can just turn it down or turn it all the way up. Over here on the top left is saturation, so if I wanted to increase that, you can hear what it sounds like. So it just really brings out some more character in that sound. If you really wanted to add some panning to your samples, you could use this knob here, so I'll apply this and turn it up. That's just adding some movement. And then the chorus over here just gives it that spread that you're looking for, so I'm going to turn that up as well. And what I can do in the top right is filter through the different sounds. So if I wanted like a lo-fi type of effect, it has all these presets. Really, really easy. And just flip through until I find one I like. See, I can, I don't have to keep the whole thing sounding like this, but if I wanted to chop it up, what I could also do is throw this effect. This is just a tip, but I could throw this effect on a bus right here on the left. And so what I could do is, while this is playing, I could automate it. So if I turn this on to touch here, I could actually turn up the bus, so it's going to turn up the effect of that plugin we just added over here. So like as it leads into the drop here, I can turn it up. It's not really just the same thing over and over again. If you wanted to add some automation like that, very easy to just add some different texture. Really cool plugin. That's just the first example. Let's go ahead and move on to the next one. So the next one is Pancake 2 by Cableguys, and this one is basically going to act as a tremolo. What a tremolo does is just move the sound left and right. It pans it for you. And this plugin has helped me with panning, and it sounds absolutely amazing. So what I like to do is apply this to mostly my drums or percussion sounds that are going to be left and right. Gives things a different spot in the beat. So in my first layer of hats here, there's no panning at all. And so going to my second layer of hats, these are a little bit more crazy, kind of just to add some bounce to the first layer of hats. But if I play that just by themselves, you'll hear both that are sitting right in the middle. So I opened up Pancake 2 on my second layer of hats here. What I want to do is pan them left and right so it sounds more spatial. First hats will be in the middle, second will be on the left and the right. So I'm just gonna go ahead and play this without it, and turn it on. So when I play with the rest of my drums, really pay attention to how that sounds going left and right. So now there's equal space for both. I've got them on the left and the right and the middle. I've got the drums hitting pretty hard here. That's a really cool plugin. Again, you can also apply this to your melodies. So going back to my keys, if I wanted to add some movement to it, I could turn this mix down, and this is just going to take the amount of left and right movement. You can adjust that with this knob here. And if I wanted to speed up how fast it's moving left and right, I just use this drop down to select anything shorter. So let's try like 1 bar and see how that sounds. The key is to not even go crazy with this plugin. I can just add it to just give it a little bit more movement. It just makes it sound a little more interesting. So that's Pancake 2, really good effect, just a higher quality tremolo. The third plugin I want to show you today is called Ozone Imager by Izotope. So what Imager 2 is going to do is just stereoize your sound, which means it's going to just make it really more cinematic, just more atmospheric. It's going to be more around you. So I'm going to go ahead and apply that to the same layer of keys here. Over on the right here, what I like to do is hit the stereoize button, switch this mode to number 1. So I'm going to start at 0 and just slowly turn up the width. So you can hear I'm not even going to mess with this over here right now. But as I turn this up, you'll hear how it quickly becomes stereoized and way more around you. So I'll do the same thing with this, which is just going to adjust the delay time, and I'll slowly turn that up. So what I would do here is maybe go back to my EQ, and if there's any frequencies that are blaring, I can control that with my EQ. This is a Pro Q from FabFilter, but you can do the same exact thing with this EQ over here on the left. What I'm doing is just going back, carving out the sounds, but that's a really strong plugin. So without it, this is what it sounds like. And turn it back on. Here it sounds okay. I turn this on though. So that's a really awesome plugin, completely free from Izotope. Shout out to them. Shout out to all 3 of those plugins. They've really helped me improve a lot of my beats, and I hope they do the same for you. So that's it. I'm gonna leave the beat for you in the outro so you can hear it. Go below this video, hit that like button, subscribe, help support the channel, and I got a lot of new stuff coming your way. So stay tuned. Keep making music, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace out.